even half an hour into my shift and I've got so many complaints about this truck. Not about this truck in particular, about MAN trucks in general. But you know what? I have a plan for this video, so I'm not gonna bore you with me complaining about the MAN trucks, because of course you already know my opinion about them. They should be all scrapped. And it's the same. What? Don't care about traffic. And, I drove the new model as well, and I was not impressed at all. Yeah, big screens and all that, LCDs and screens everywhere, but basically same old crap. I do not like them at all. Just at the beginning of my shift, the AdBlue was low, was on red. I thought I'll fill it up. Do you know how much AdBlue did it take? 15 liters. Yeah, 15 liters to fill up the whole tank of AdBlue. Comparing it to other trucks, for let's say the Scania has 50 liters, I think the Volvo as well, the Merc definitely more than 30 liters. Why would you make a tank 15 liters? I've got really no idea. Alright, so we got the bays on the left here. We have to go around these two because they're not getting tips now. We're going bay 17. So I'm just going to do a spinny and point and do the correct maneuver, not doing it the blind side. Even though there's plenty of room to do it blind side if you don't have trucks parked right here. We're just going to do it the way it should be. For 17, our bay is right there. Just gonna do the spinning right here. There we go. Trying to get the angle right. We are about 45 degrees, plus or minus. Just slowly taking it home. Nope. Gonna need a shunt. Not gonna open the doors yet. I just want to get it straight first. Right, popped on the bay, and then I'll go open the doors. Need one more shunt. No. It's asking me if I need a fob to open the doors, but I don't need it. The doors are unlocked. Right, so now that we are straight, just pull forward a bit and open the doors. Well, I wasn't expecting to pop it in the bay the first time. Especially that now I'm what you would call a weekend driver, because that's what I do. That's what I've been doing lately. Only done weekends. Now it's Saturday today. I'm working tomorrow, Sunday as well. And that's because of actually a couple of reasons. First of all, I kind of choose to be this way. I don't want to work 5 days a week. Not at the moment anyway, so I'm only doing weekends. But also because I gotta tell you, this January was fuck's sake, I mean, like really quiet. Probably the most quietest January I've ever experienced or witnessed as a truck driver here in the UK. Now I do have to tell you that I was never employed at a certain company, so I'm only doing agency work for as long as I can remember. January was always quiet, but you could still find a shift here and there, you know, a couple of days a week, just to keep the cash flow coming in. But this January was like really bad. I hang up the keys after just before Christmas. I think on the 23rd of December I done my last shift. I wasn't planning to work on during the winter holidays anyway, because I just wanted to relax. I just wanted to have a good time with the family, you know, and just enjoy staying home. And then I started looking for work after New Year, but it was like really quiet. And I'm back on this job where I was doing the Scotland runs. They got a couple of new runs, a bit shorter, also in time, but also in mileage, which I'm okay doing them during the weekends, especially because you don't get the same traffic, you don't get the same crazy stuff on the road. Even though last week, coming back from actually, yeah, I've done a very similar job to this. I'll tell you later where I'm going because I forgot. But around Manchester, it was horrible Sunday night. But it is what it is, you know. I done also a Scotland run last week, but I wasn't in the mood to film. So I just thought I'll give you an update on this video on how things are going. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing only weekends. I've also told them to keep me as a spare driver just in case somebody doesn't show up. I'm not looking somewhere else because I'm really happy doing 2-3 days a week, maybe 4 if they're gonna need me. But at the moment I'm happy the way I am. Sorry, that was mine. Right, so we got ourselves a trailer, fully loaded double-decker trailer. I don't care about the traffic news. Let's see how we're gonna get out here. Just gonna force our way. This guy's gonna let us pass. Come on man, come on man. Thank you. These trucks, I mean, they're so slow of building up air. I've started the engine about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Now that we are revving, we are starting to build up air. But they're so slow. I don't know that compressor, how small it is. It's funny because it's small and loud, because you don't even know what you're hearing. You're hearing the engine or you're hearing the compressor of the truck. And just a stupid truck. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate it, and I'm not saying that this one's nice, it's got low mileage, it's clean and all that, but it's just like the small little things that make it just stupid. I don't know. I'm not saying that I hate it, I just don't like it. I really don't like it. To be honest, we had 2 trucks in the yard. We had the Merc and we had this, but I jumped in the Merc because I wanted to take the Merc, but I found this note inside it. Let me just, you know what, I'll just pop it on the screen because I have it on my pants. It says do not, something like do not use, it's really slow, it's got problems with the gearbox and all that. And I don't think it's got a problem with the gearbox. I just think that it's a Merc's gearbox, isn't it? It's slow, and it's people are expecting, I don't know, when they're jumping from a Scania, they're expecting that the Merc should change gears the same, and it just doesn't. I'm not saying that it's slow changing gears, it just has to be driven with a certain, I don't know, approach or just drives different. Don't think it's got any problems with the gearbox. It's just a Merc, isn't it? But other than that, it's pretty comfortable. I mean, driving it like really out on the road, it's nice and quiet. It's definitely more quieter than the Merc. And with the big steering, I think you will get used to it. I mean, you'll get used to whatever truck, right? You will get used to them. You just like to moan and complain about them. But anyway, we are going all the way to Stockton-on-Tees. We got 230 kilometers, about 2 hours and 40 minutes according to my sat-nav. But judging of how heavy we are, and we are with the MAN, I'll say we will do it in about 3 hours. Oh, come on, come on. See, if you don't rev it, if you don't keep it revved up at a certain range, then it won't change gear again. What you should do, I believe, that's how I do it usually. If I want to keep it in gear, to keep it moving, you'll have to brake, then release the brake, then it will change gear. Then if you have to brake again, just brake a little, release the brake, it will put itself back into a lower gear, and so on. Because if you brake all the way down, it will stay in the 10th gear or 11 or 12 or whatever. And then when you release the brake, you will go like, oh my god, which gear should I use? Should I go 4th? Should I go 6th? Should I go 2nd? And that's when it started to get confused and it doesn't know what to do. It's the same thing with the MANs or with the Mercs. They don't know what to do if you're surprising them. If you're surprising with them with like, well, okay, we brake now, and now we have to go now. No, it doesn't matter. No, forget about that. No. It just goes in its own way. Yeah, proper city horn on this truck. Oh my god. Probably the most annoying thing now that I've driven it like on long distance is the eco roll. You know, all the trucks have these eco rolls things where they cut the gas right before the top of the hill and just slide it, just let it roll on top, over the top of the hill, and then it's making up, because it's going down, it's making up for all the speed that it's lost, and it's saving diesel and all that. But this eco roll, it's just so stupid. First of all, it cuts way too early. Then it leaves you stranded at around 80 kilometers an hour. That you'll have to push the accelerator just to keep going, because otherwise you're gonna get the impression that you're gonna come to a full stop, that nothing is going, and it's just gonna stop. And then when it starts rolling down the hill, it just cuts you off. When it reaches 90 kilometers an hour, it won't let it roll over 90 kilometers an hour. I mean, most of the trucks, I think all of the trucks, they let it roll at around, I don't know, 95, something like that. The Scania, it won't cut the accelerator at all. It won't intervene. It won't brake the truck, not even at 100 kilometers an hour. I don't know. I've just heard that. I'm not saying that I've done it, but yeah, it just cuts in way too early, and then it brakes the truck as soon as it reaches 90 kilometers an hour. And it just, I've tried to stop it. You can stop it altogether. You can cancel the eco roll. You can certainly do that, but you can't adjust how much you want to let it roll until what speed, you know what I mean? It's just annoying. We can pop here on the bay. I'm gonna go 32 right here. Just be careful when I turn. I don't want to catch the other trailer, but we should be okay. Problem is that this trailer has its MOT due to expire today. So after 12 o'clock midnight they can't use this trailer anymore. They've been asking me to swap it if I can. I don't know if I will. Anyway, right, let's tip this right here. I'll catch you when I go out. I didn't have an Anderson lead to lower the deck on my double-decker trailer, and I had to ask the shunters. I swear I was like asking them such a huge favor just to come in and lend me the Anderson lead for just 30 seconds so I can lower the deck. Such a big deal. So, got the third one this week. Why don't you have an Anderson lead? Because I don't have an Anderson lead. I'm not buying an Anderson lead. I didn't have one in the yard. I don't have it with me. Why are you asking? I don't have it because I don't have it. You know, when I was shunting, I was really okay on helping malfunction brake control unit. What's wrong? Hang on. Oh, because of the air. Because of the air, it's too low. I got all kind of messages. Now it disappeared. So what I was saying, when I was a shunter, I really like helping people, you know. I wouldn't make such a big deal out of it to just to give them a hand, you know. I mean, you're stuck in this yard all day. It's not that busy. It's Saturday. Don't have anything else to do. But why do you have to complain and make a fuss for lending me the Anderson lead for just 1 minute? Don't get it. Yeah, it's my job. I should have one, but I don't. I mean, what can I do? Should I stop somewhere and buy an Anderson lead? I don't want to. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to the yard. Lunch is done. Tipping's done. Got myself an energy bite. By the way, these things right here, I'm gonna link them in the description. So this guy sent them to me. His name is Max. These are made in the UK. I've been testing them out for about a week or so, maybe 2. But what they are energy bites, like it says right here. And one of these gummy bears, I don't know if you can see them, has the same amount of caffeine right here as a regular espresso. So pop this in your mouth. It says like it's 14 berries, one of these packs. So it tastes like berries, be sweet. It's like sugar coated or something. I wouldn't say that it's the best flavor in the world. It's good. You can taste the berries, but just after you swallow it, you can, I think there's a taste of Coke, Coca-Cola, not Coke, not cocaine. You can tell. I don't know. It's a nice taste. A bit sweet, a bit bitter, not too much, but it does the job. It gives you a really nice punch, and of course it saves you from buying expensive coffee, because we all know if you want to get a Costa or whatever on a motorway, it's like what, $3.50 Got no idea. I'm not paying for that. It's just way too much. So these things can be a good substitute for coffee. I really am enjoying them. You can have two at once, but I don't know, it says that two at once is the same amount of caffeine and punch as a Red Bull or something. Not drinking too much of that stuff, so I don't know, I don't want it to be like too intense. I just wanted to keep it, you know, like after a nice lunch, just get a punch. Keeps you from buying coffee basically, and probably keeps you away from toilet breaks. I don't know, but it's good stuff. Get 20% off if you use the code Raul20. I will link everything down in the description. They're made in the UK. They're pretty nice. The only thing that I don't like, hang on, because they were stopped. You see this, how they came in this package, and you got this bag right here. That's the only thing I don't like. I would prefer them to be like, I don't know, somewhere in a jar or something, maybe one of those child proofs, you know, because I've been keeping in my work bag, and my kids saw them, and thank God I've seen him. He was trying to snatch one up, and probably it wouldn't have been a peaceful night. That's the only thing I would change, the package. Jar with some kind of lock on it is great. Try them out if you want to. Like I said, 20% off with the code Raul20, and they are made in the UK. Why not supporting the local businesses, right? Right, we tipped, we're empty. Got 230 kilometers now to head back, empty, no reload, no nothing. Hopefully the traffic will be all right. SatNav says when I get back to the yard 6:30. We shall see how it's gonna be around Leeds and Manchester, because that's where the problems usually are, but we'll see. Well, I don't know if you checked the job offers lately, but man, woo-hoo. I mean, even in my area, around Liverpool, very well-known, established container transport company is now offering a whopping 10.60 per hour, right, on tramping. Yeah, there are a few bonuses here and there, but I mean, just think about this 10.60. I think McDonald's are paying more than 11, around 11.50, something like that. I mean, man, it's just getting worse and worse and worse, I'm telling you. And I don't know if you're on the Facebook groups, but well, I mean, sometimes I even seen guys posting jobs as low as 9.60. Now I'm not sure if that's like for a proper driving job, because I've seen other jobs where, like, I don't know, they're hiring new passes, but like to go on a crew with someone just to get that experience. But I don't know, it's just not going in the right direction. That's why I'm not keen on coming back full time. I'm really trying to do something else, because it's only gonna get worse. I can't see it coming out of this, and us having the wages that we had in the last years, I just don't see it coming. But one thing is for sure, there's no such thing anymore as a driver shortage. That's for sure. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it is January, and as I've said, January was always really quiet, but this year, oh my god, it was something else. Like nothing, absolutely nothing. Phone calls after phone calls, promises, yeah, we need you, just sign up. Never heard back from anybody, you know. I didn't want it to come here, to be honest, but this was my kind of like a last resort. Thank God I had one, because if not, I don't know, I would be really struggling to pay the bills, you know. But thank God I don't have any monthly fixed payments, other than, of course, rent, council tax, and what have you, just the regular bills. But I don't have any leasing on my car. It's not leased. There's a deer right there. It was a deer. Fuck's sake. I'm not sure if he was after the fence or I don't know. Should be okay. Right. Anyway, yeah. As I was saying, I don't have any installments. I don't have any credits. I don't have any, you know, major payments each month, so I can deal with lesser money, you know. And I also have other streams of income which are very important, and I would suggest everybody not to rely on just one income. As I've told you many times, probably, I'm also selling stuff on eBay. I've got this channel right here who's bringing not a lot of money, but it is something, you know. I've also started my business back in Romania, but I'm not getting any money out of it, and I won't be for probably 2 or 3 years. I don't want to touch anything, even though I'm making a good profit, but I don't want to touch anything. Just want to roll them over, just keep investing, and see where it's going to take us. But yeah, definitely I won't see myself driving the trucks for too long, especially at these rates. As I've said, I'm happy right now doing 2, 3, 4 days a week tops, but we'll see for how long will I actually be able to do this, because who knows, things are changing